Hello. Welcome back to Caves of Qud. Last episode was heartbreaking. Absolutely just the worst, honestly. I'll talk a bit about it, and we're going to talk about our new character build in a second, but with those stingers tipped with confusing venom, are welcome in Darsishan, by the grace of the kith of the Arsamur Bane. May that never change. Darsishan. The divinity of the kith of the Arsamur Bane was revealed to the people of Darsishan through defending poetry. This does not seem like standard Qud lore. These are not sultans? This is history of the village Darsishan, which I assume is this. Yes, this is where I am. This is my home village, Darsishan. I guess it doesn't have to be my stone village, but it's where I'm starting from, so we're starting a new season of Qud, and with it come quite a lot of changes. Some that people have, commenters have been asking, and some have been recommending. In 1AR, Reshef closed the gates to the Tomb of the Eaters, abdicated the throne, and dissolved the Sultanate in order to lift the curse of the Gyre. And I don't know when it occurred to me, but at a certain point, it occurred to me that BR and AR might be before Reshef and after Reshef, and this reads pretty clearly here as this is the first year that he abdicated the throne as the Sultanate of Qud. So that's a little bit interesting. I'm a slow learner. Sometimes it takes me a while to figure things out. So we have we've gone ahead and explored our village. No, I guess we don't want to look at the weapon racks. Let's have a look. We can talk to people. Isakari. So I've gone with an Isakari raider. That is so that I hunger at half rate. I believe that is the idea here. And I have bow and rifle and long blade. I've never really done much with long blade, but we will today. And we have wayfaring. Do we just have wayfaring? What do we have? It's hard to tell, actually. It says we have some wayfaring, but I can't tell what. So maybe we don't have any. Okay. No, it says we have some. Am I being very stupid about this? Do we have Mind's Compass? We have Make Camp. That's what we have. Okay, I guess you always have wayfaring because you can always make camp. Am I being very foolish right now? I think I am. So, I'm going to talk to a few people. First of all, I'm going to look at this man. And when I say man, I'm talking about this this warden here, who is a giant worm. Loved by the wardens, admired by the villagers, disliked by Badals. So I don't want to become friends with this person. Hated by the villagers of someone who knows, and who knows. That's all I'll say. Do you have work that needs doing? I need to talk to Bathes Near Serpents, the sage, or choose by the sun. So, we have taken a random village. This is our apothecary. We want to talk to our apothecary. The apothecary is always green. This is, knowledge given to me by Narf. Apothecaries are always green. I like to buy a couple bandages, even if it's no longer the meta. Oh, I just wanted to check. Did we actually have No, we don't have thirst at half rate. Okay, I'm being very dumb right now. I'm sorry. We might want to talk to our dromad, but I also just want to find our quest. I think this is it. Let's have a look at them. Admired, hated by the villagers, hated by insects. So I would prefer not to share a dram, to be honest. I mean, who knows what mysteries. Hated by insects? No, I really don't want to become enemies to insects. I'm looking for work anyway. So they tell you about a ruin. So starting at a random location comes with a few interesting things. Find, choose by the sun. So I have to find, choose by the sun. I think they will be yellow. Oh yeah, and then there's this guy who's always in these quests. So, when starting at a random location, you are given a random quest, generally, and then you are given. This is choose near the sun. Find, choose by the sun. Oh, you've complicated this for me, friend. I do have a binding that will just like make this easy for me, and I may end up using this just so that these starting episodes do not become egregious. I think it is Shift F10. Yeah. I am going to go ahead and use this because I really do not want to take forever about this first episode. And even with this, I'm looking and I'm not seeing our choose by the sun. Let me see if it's like maybe this guy. Nope. They would generally be yellow. Maybe it's not the warden. I'm sorry. This is already going to hell. I'm not doing a good job finding anyone here. This is bathes near serpents, and I have to find choose by the sun. You get random people. Oh, is he inside the house there? I swear that's the same person. I already talked to them, and there's someone else. Choose near the sun. This is my only issue really with doing random starting locations. Is that sometimes it can take me forever to get started. Just because it's sometimes difficult to find people. Village Tinker. I cannot find our second guy. I've looked very hard, and it's very difficult right now. I'm gonna assume they are not just a generic Isakari rider. I'm gonna assume they're not a Mechanimous Pilgrim. I suppose this is hopefully interesting to you guys. It's just like, oh, here's choose by the sun. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. I thought that they would be yellow, but they were not. They were green. And now I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. That's a cheat code. It's near the wish section. I can do a little video about how to enable it, but basically it reveals the whole map for you. And we have a very good starting location. It's like right next to the normal kind of starting location. So you get a couple of random quests. They're usually pretty fun, actually. They're bizarre. Sometimes they can be something simple like close a door. Sometimes they can be something bizarre like, eat an apple. So in this case, we have to locate Dihedron, 13th Shapur, located 5 to 9 parasangs south of Ikana. So we just have to find it. And then the other one, that's the 6-day stilt, and then locate Babamu Temple. And we just have to find it. I think that's it. Yep. So both of our starting quests are actually fairly easy. So let's go ahead and mark these in our journal. So we'll go ahead and mark the layer of the glow pad and mark Akana. And then this is Darsashan, but we already have that marked. So we can go ahead and check this place out. We'll get some quest points. Unless we have to find a place based on this location. So we didn't get any quest points there, so what we actually have to do is find a location based on this location. Locate a temple 1 to 5 parasangs north of this. Okay, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I tend to like to do is actually just kind of sweep this area back and forward. You can just like literally, you know, go in and check it out parasang by parasang. We located a historic site. Oh, we found the temple. I actually just hit the plus sign. We randomly found it. So that's pretty good. We've already leveled up. We have already gotten one of our genomes is acting up. I'm sorry. This big new season has been botched kind of pretty severely. I want to kind of lean into not irritable genome, unstable genome, as well as the new chimera rules, as well as the new ability to grow new body parts. Now, as you can see, one of the new rules of chimera is that when you level up or when you get a new mutation, you have the option of choosing a part or choosing a mutation that gives you a new body part. This can be amazing. And you know what? This is an opportunity. You guys have been asking me to do more runs with a little bit more variation, a little bit more experimentation, and so I'm happy to try and do that. Now, we will likely die a lot. I will likely die a lot, but we will also come across some, more interesting combinations. I am going to take quills. We're going to grow a new body part. You've gained the activated ability Quill Fling. You gain quills. A head grows out of your body. I've grown a new head. I also leveled up again. I'm going to potentially I might try and save up mutation points. We'll see what happens. Right now we just have quills, so that's whatever. Quills is fine. And I'm also going with a long sword. I've never really dabbled with the long sword. We're not friends to tortoises, are we? Yeah, no. I don't really want to mess with the tortoise right now. We're still only level 3. The beginning to these things will be a little bit slow. Acid Weep, that's actually amazing. Oh, mushrooms. Oof, okay. You guys know how I feel about mushrooms. Pretty not good. Those are Gershlings. Why are there Gershlings here? This is knowing there's a acid weep is actually amazing. These guys actually, they're hostile. I'm Isakari, come on now. It's weird to me that there are Gershlings here. So I will be a little bit slow to start. However, that, with that comes a little bit more variety. So I am going to go to... Oh, I'm lost. I am going to go to Joppa. The interesting thing about starting at a random location is Joppa is still alive. It's still a thing. However, it's ruins. Quills on my body. So I suppose I can't wear armor on my body anymore. With that in mind, I might want to level up quills. at some point. I do have an iron buckler. And we have a second face. Second head and second face. So we'll be able to wear some good armor on both of our heads. And we have an iron longsword. I should also have a look at... there's some stuff. Stances. So this is something about... the long swords that I have never really done much with. Then there's Quill Fling. I assume this is a ranged ability. We're gonna set this. I'll set this to Shift Z. And then I'm gonna set these to Shift A. I forgot about that. I'll set this to 1 and then I'll set this to 2. So your defensive stance is plus 2, 3 DV while wielding a long blade, and then this is plus 1, 2 penetration, negative 2, 3 to hit while wielding a long blade in your primary hand. So you guys might want to, you guys, I do need a little bit of help understanding long blade, a little bit. I might have to talk to Narf about it, but with a long blade in your primary hand, your long blade and short blade attacks gain plus 1 penetration, but negative 2 to hit. Defensive stance. While wielding a long blade in your primary hand, you gain 2 DV. So I suppose I always kind of want to be in defensive stance. You must have a long blade equipped. Do I not? Iron longsword. Oh, it's not in my primary hand. Stupid. Why can't I change it? Why can I not change the primary hand? I thought that was one of the changes in the big the big new build. So I'm in defensive stance now, I think. Am I not? Oh yeah, it says so in the bottom left. Guys, I'm learning a lot very quickly right now, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Okay, so quills hit things all around me. Let me just check this. Oh yeah, that's why I just tried it, because it didn't tell me, and I don't have a weapon. Okay. So I can quills. I'm not sure how quills work. I'm sure I will find out over time. And I know that the comments are going to be on fire in terms of like knowledge, because there's a lot of new stuff that I'm trying to kind of figure out, and you know, it's a lot right away. The comments there've been a lot of really good tips in the comments in regards to finding legendaries, wayfaring, which I am absolutely going to make use of. Cud surface. So I am going to go to what is Jopa. This is Jopa. These are the ruins of Jopa. It's kind of brutal that Jopa just doesn't exist if you take a random location. But I get it. It's sad, but it's kind of funny in a way. So the reason we're here is because this is going to have the way droid disruptor, as well as some free Resha floor. This is kind of a freebie. Like, if you take a random location, it's not like Jopa like completely ceases to exist. You can still go there, and there's still good things here. Human remains. I thought the wayfaring... Sorry, not the wayfaring. The way droid disruptor would be here. Or just the droid disruptor. Give me a second now. It's been 20 minutes. I am hungry in game, but that's not gonna stop me necessarily. So there's not really any reason for me to take the crack in Jopa, except that it's kind of a nice place to grind. Is honestly the only reason. So that's why I'm here. It's also a nice place to get some equipment. So like for instance, what am I wearing right now? Oh yeah, I can't wear anything. I have quills. That's gonna take me a long time to realize, to kind of get over. Let's see, what does leveling up quills give us? Gives us more quills. May expel 10% of your quills in a burst around you. Regenerate, I cannot speak words. Regenerate quills at the approximate rate of 0.25 per round. Plus 2 AV, plus 2 AV, as long as you retain half your quills. Plus 1 AV otherwise. Creatures attacking you in melee may impale themselves on your quills, breaking roughly 1% of them and reflecting 3% damage per quill broken. Okay. So I do kind of want to save mutation points to buy new mutations. However, I am not opposed to leveling up the ones I have, and in the case of this one, I think it would probably be a good idea to level up quills, because it is now my only means of equipment. Like, I can't wear anything on my body, right? Yeah, I can't wear it. So if I don't level up quills, then I basically will never increase my AV. And that's assuming I actually get a better AV by leveling it up. I am very much assuming that. That might not be true, and I'm sure people will let me know that, whether or not that is true. So, I'm gonna do the Jopa crack just a little bit, just to acquire, level up, get our bearings when it comes to our new build. And I mean, I wanted to talk a little bit about what we're doing with this season. Not a lot has changed. I'm going Chimera build, so most of our new skills will be melee based. We will have a little bit of variety, but for the most part, it's more of the same, and we're just we're gonna take things a little bit slow. I'm gonna try and learn at the usual pace. Honestly, the most dramatic thing is that I'm trying long blades. It has occurred to me that this could be bad. Oh yeah, I have Shield Slam. What is Shield Slam is Shift N. Let's do that. Knocked prone. And then we'll do quills. And then we'll just hit him. So I mean, this this character's already pretty comfy, I will say. I'm killing things at a pretty good rate, and we've already leveled up. Like, honestly, the smart bet would be to go to that second ruin that would, get us that quest XP, and then do the main quest line, because that's just like free XP. Yeah, sure, pick that up. But I kind of like to do the Jopa crack because it's something familiar to me, and I know generally that the challenge level of Jopa, the Jopa crack is I can handle it. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know this is a fairly short episode, but I'm just trying to get my bearings with this new character, Muuruuun. But yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and hit the like button. Definitely leave your comments about long blades. Let me know about quills if they improve AV. I know these are things I can look up, and I probably will. But also, bear in mind that I'm recording a bunch of episodes in bulk. So, I won't know that for a while. I suppose I could look it up between episodes. I could look it up right now. I'll do a little bit of looking into long blades. But anyway, follow if you're not, and I'll see you next time.